Students, today we're going to start work on a wonderful assignment, developing public service announcements. In this assignment, you will use your writing skills, you will use your persuasive skills, and you will use your skills at pulling information and presenting it to the public. Your first question is probably, what is a public service announcement? A public service announcement is a type of advertising featured on television, radio, in print, or other media. A public service announcement is intended to benefit the public interest by raising awareness of an issue that affecting public attitudes and potentially stimulating or calling for action. In some workshops, you've written expository papers or informative reports where your chief purpose has been to present information. You have also written persuasive papers where you have offered solutions to a problem or given your interpretation of a literary work. In a public service announcement, your object is both to share information and to advise or persuade your public about a specific course of action. If you search the World Wide Web, you will discover that public service announcements are issued by governmental agencies, consumer advocates, and a variety of community groups. You will also discover that a number of young people who want to help their communities have written and produced public service announcements. A public service announcement may appear in different forms. It may be produced as a newsletter, a poster, a radio or television presentation, or a website. It may even be animated and run for less than 1 minute. Other forms are brochures and newsletters. You may ask to see some examples of public service announcements. To see examples of public service announcements, you can visit the Ad Council website listed below, or you can search the internet for additional examples. At a later day in class, we will go to the Ad Council and view several of the public service announcements. You wonder how to get started on your public service announcement. You will need to choose a focus. In a public service announcement, you will wish to raise other people's awareness of a problem or situation and get them to take action. To get ideas for your own public service message, you can explore local newspapers, newsletters, and bulletin boards. Listen to radio and television announcements and examine public service announcements on the World Wide Web. Consider your purpose and your audience when you are choosing a topic. It should be a topic with an issue of public concern. You will need to research background material for your public service announcement. You will need at least 3 sources. Therefore, you should learn as much as you can about the topic that you have chosen for your public service announcement. You should always consult more than one source for information. Some sources may have outdated statistics and biased views. Be on the lookout for sources that do not present alternative information in a fair manner. Find at least 3 sources. You can search newspapers, magazines, journals, and websites. All of these should be great sources to back up your information. You will also want to utilize different media. Your public service announcement can be a PowerPoint or a video. You will want to use visuals, spoken word, music, illustrations, slides. You can also choose media that will express your ideas most effectively and dramatically. You may even use video clips from movies or TVs. You may ask, how will you be evaluated for your public service announcement? Under categories, you will have 4 things that you need to consider. You need to consider the introduction, The introduction should state the purpose and the message in a thought-provoking manner. You should include an attention-getting device. In the second category, in your PSA, you should target a middle school audience and provide evidence to support the message. You must include more than 3 sources to support the message or main idea. In the third category, you must consider the different forms of media that you will use, whether you use visuals, spoken audio, spoken word, or music that you are using to enhance your PSA. Then you need to consider the conclusion to your public service announcement. The conclusion should restate in a thought-provoking and interesting way the main idea. It should make a clear call to action, and it should provide contact information for others to contact you.